Well, greetings, all divine beings. It is WitchyPoo coming right back to you with another celebrity tarot reading. And if you are feeling kind, continue to subscribe, guys. I got this request a while back. I am honoring it now because I just resaw the message. So we are here with Jaidyn Alexis and Blueface. She is a Libra, doing all Libras tonight. If you check out this video, please go out, click out this video, and watch DJ Daniels, the young boy from DL Hughley's show. He's also a Libra. Blueface is an Aquarius. And so we're just going to get an updated reading to see what's going on with them. All right, this split is even, so we're just going to get right into it. Spirits, tell me what's going on with Jaidyn the Libra. Anything you can tell us with Aquarius, Blueface mixed in between it. First card we have is the Hangman in reverse. She's very discontent right now. This is all for the internet if she's pretending otherwise. She's extremely in distress, and I feel like something in her life is stalling, and it could be a Blueface like coming in as a storm and doing something. She was much happier when he was in. That's all in the past. And then we have the Two of Swords. I saw this card when I was getting this reading together. It's so funny. She's very stuck in the middle with this whole family. With the blue flowers around, she's stuck in cutting these people out of her life completely because they have a child, they have children. And really everything is just stale when it comes to that family, when it comes to the financial security, when it comes to something strong. She's really just over this whole scenario in the present moment. And it's a choice she has to make eventually. Then we got the Magician in reverse, Virgo energy. There's a lot of deception right now around her. I believe she's a big part of it because she has to keep something going in order to trick y'all. Like, this is all an illusion. This is all trickery of what we're witnessing on the internet. And so right now in the future, she doesn't have mental clarity with herself because I think she's going to come to the realization that she could have just put these people on the table. I don't know what that means. The next card we have is the Nine of Wands. In this fire energy, we're right where we need to be with her because she's very like close to a last stance with these people. She's very close to kind of just gathering a group of like-minded individuals. This could be her family members, but she's really like fatigued out. She's very fatigued out with playing some sort of role or having to be patient. She's covering and protecting a lot of people, including her family. They're like doing a lot of people a favor. She's over it, very close to a grit. The next card we have is the Eight of Cups. So we're definitely walking in the steps we're supposed to with the 9 and the 8. She used to cry. She used to be really, really in her feelings like all night. But now she like wants to avoid these people. She wants to avoid the situation. She wants to avoid Blueface if she could. Final card. All right, and then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. A lot of fire is here. So she's definitely a person that wants peace and just trying to cooperate. She's trying to not have any tension and just trying to keep the peace, and that is still in the future, even though she can put these people on the table very easily. Tell me about the Hangman, please. This Cancer energy is a disinterest. If she acts like she doesn't, she's irritated, she really means it. She's over this family. She's over this pretending. And really and truly, she knows a lot more than what she is currently like saying. She's sparing a lot of feelings. If you ever heard her say that, that may be a word, because the heart is here not only once, but twice. And that's like the only reason why she keeps this going. Sorry, I can't even hold the damn cards. This is the only reason why she keeps something going in this Ten of Cups, is because the fulfillment of her children, and just she really wants to have some sort of alignment. She grew up with all of that all around. So she does not want her children to not be feeling left out of some sort of connection or a happy home, even though she knows it's a shit show. Okay. Now in this Nine of Cups in reverse, The disappointment is like really getting heavy now. The disappointment is because she has to sit back and witness, and sorry, the kitty's over there making noise. She has to sit back and really witness and watch the man who first had her heart treat her like she isn't have any worth. But I feel like now this worth comes more than just materialistic things. It's like fulfillment of feelings, love, happiness. This is all her being trying to fulfill somebody else's dream. So she might not feel really fulfilled in this moment. She's feel like she's wasted her time and had a lot of setbacks that she didn't feel they would come to the forefront from the past. Like she's had a lot of setbacks in her past. And what she is afraid of now is that this long term thing she planned and tried to calculate, it's not going to work out in her best interest. And she feel like she's wasted her time, she's wasted her energy, but most of all, she's wasted her uterus, she's wasted her virginity. Can I get more about this Two of Swords, please, in the present moment? She has a difficult choice because if she was to blow the lid off of it, then there would be no more real security and things would change. There would be separation. And so I feel like her happiness is really being put on the table on the back end just because she has to play a game mentally with the world and in this family. You got Nine of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Sun all in reverse. She is not enthused and her ego is really shot because what makes her happy, she can't really do. That's not what the people want. That's not what the people view. So she has to put on this mariachi show and block her happiness and enthusiasm because if not, um, she would have to go find help from somebody else. And that's a game she's just not willing to play right now. She would like to find some sort of help to kind of stop. She would love for this whole game of this family to stop because they've played in her face with the Ace of Spades for the past decade. But the past 9 years, she's really held on to something that could turn literal pages. She may be working on some sort of biography. She's working on a documentary. She's working on something that is in secretive about this family. And this is like a backup. This is something that can help her learn to cope with what she's been through, but also to make sure that there's financial freedom for her future, for the children's future. She may secretly talk to some therapists, a tarot reader. She does something here secretly to relieve stress in order to get over her feelings that are repressed. You know what I mean? So she does a lot of recovery on her own without anybody knowing on the internet because she has to keep her mental health strong because of this family, this burnout. When she tried to heal, it was too late. He had already came with this battery in her back, something in her back he was controlling when she really was about to heal and take off, like mentally. I don't know what that means. Tell me what's going on in the present about her mind, finding help, shame and guilt. She may just be embarrassed because she let this go this long and really um, this is not the way that she expected this whole situation to turn. The future is here with Octavia Butler. Please don't be offended, and viewer discretion is advised. She may have wished and really wanted things to be different. She feels that this young man would be off better dead than alive. And I don't think that this is something that people would fully understand because it's not wishing harm or hurt on this young man. It's just all that she has been through. She feels it would have been easier, forget jail, if it was something else here. But her future is what she's holding on to the most because she is concerned about that. She knows something of these people not having all what they say. Tell me about this magician in reverse, please. She does. She sees somebody with Santeria. She knows what's going on. She's not lost in all of this spiritual world stuff at all. Tell me about it. All right, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Five of Swords, and then you got the Knight of Wands. She's done with Blueface. This is all a game because she has to be involved. There's some sort of contract, there's a deal, and it's been here for a very long time. She's very impatient and over this whole thing. She would rather turn the roses red now because it has been blue for her life for so long, literally, mentally, and physically, that she doesn't even know if she has like the confidence anymore because she's lost so much impatience over an arrogant person that she will never stop feeling stressed because she feels defeated in the conflict she's let like happen to her over this boy, over this man. But she didn't expect Blueface to turn out this way. It was supposed to have been different, way different than this. But you see the disputes, the arguments, the online nitpicking and finger poking. This is something that she's learned to really cope with, but she's completely over it because the tension comes from him. She stands out and deals with a lot of shit she's covering and protecting about him. This whole family. She's protecting Blueface still in the future. Even when she does present this via book, documentary, something she's holding on to with a red tag very secretively, she's still going to be resourceful because these is her children's father, their family. I don't know if she would give him any funds or set up some sort of charity in the honor of Blueface or something like that, but what she wants is a new opportunity. Literally, like Jiminy Cricket whisper in her ear at night, telling her where to go, with the direction. She wants change in her life immediately that would bring income and bring it the right way, bring it right. But she's resourceful to this family, so she knows she's much more needed than they are really. What does that mean? Could you tell me what that means with the Ace of Pentacles, her being resourceful but wanting a new opportunity? Well, she's tired. She's been doing this for a very long time with this dealing with his family. She has a geese in the egg, and like I said, it's something that's going to pop out and can either really ruin or boost the Blueface franchise here because she's had to have endurance, she's had to have stamina to not only keep up with you guys or what you say on the internet, but how she handles him, how she handles Blue. That she's really really tired, but it keeps her up. It keeps her mind sharp. It keeps her in the loop of being a young woman, and I think that's where it all comes from because she stays with pain and she's avoiding a lot of pain. And right now, the patience is the only thing that's keeping her spinning this wheel. What about this Nine of Wands here? She's very close to something. It's like persistence. Temperance is here, Sagittarius energy. The Devil in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody else that passionately fills her cup. Don't tell no one now. It's between me and you. There is someone here, very charming, very delicate, that's romantic and has a little bigger bank account. But you see, this man is not like what everybody would expect to see. This may be who she covers and talks with, or they may be pretending to be some sort of masculinity. So it could be a woman as well. But they're charming here. And they don't make her feel like a dead horse. They bring her some sort of life force back. She wants to detach from Blue so very much, but it's the family that's the worst. The attention is not the problem. She just wants it in a different aspect. She wants freer independence, and I feel like that's the fire that's going to keep her in this industry. Not because of the connection, it's because she literally has um, it wouldn't it would be because she's overcoming getting away from them. It's overcoming this passion and love that she used to have for Blue. She will always love him, but it is no longer the deep love she once felt for him. He's embarrassed her too many times. He's been reckless with her peace, but she balances him. She balances this family. I'm sorry. She is the one that really creates some sort of tranquility because it's those kids, even though Pink Face is a rotten little thing. Um, she's the one that balances us out because she literally brings life back to this family. They have a lot of issues that they can't kind of get over the heel about. They're very rough and hidden from the public. But she really takes one for the team here because there's something that she could shut down very easily that would hurt everybody's feelings. Literally, it would make them bleed. Poke if like you poke a cactus, you get a little nudge. They would be hurt by what she could confront. They are soulmates. That's the crazy part. Blue and Jaidyn are supposed to be together, but it's not working out in the right proper form because he's not mentally strong enough or mature. February and that 7 is magic on what we're doing, but around February 16th, be prepared for something to come out of the woodwork. Whether we do the whole proposal thing again and it's a whole facade, whether she comes with this Knight of Pentacles and shut shits down for moving on from Blueface, February is the day we need to kind of pay attention, the month we need to pay attention to. Tell me about this. Tell me some more. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups in reverse. We have one more card left. You got the Empress, Taurus energy. You got the Page of Pentacles. So we know that she is ready to explore and she has some sort of project that she's doing, and this is going to create an opportunistic door. You got the Emperor and the Empress here. Um, even though these zodiacs are not theirs, it could be in their chart somewhere. But the fact that you see her nurturing and giving literal life to a man that once had authority, once had power, but it is no longer around, you can understand that she definitely is grown. She's grown in her security as a woman, but she also is dealing with a lot of negligence. She's dealing with somebody who has no power and no control. And to be honest, she knows that he has like a lack of discipline the hard stuff. There's that marijuana flower. Not saying that's hard, but I'm just the rugs, the rugs. Pay attention now. She respected him so much and gave him so much power and authority, not over her life, but the way that she operates in this industry. And not only is he embarrassed her like one too many times, but she's dealing with a man who is excessively controlling and stubborn, like completely stubborn in their mind. And because she wants freedom from these people, from him in particular, a new page won't turn unless she does something rude here. And the rude thing is the game that they've been playing with her. Tell the truth. Don't lie and she'll tell the truth. I feel like this is all something she's working on with words, letters. It's going to be some sort of book. It's going to be some sort of memoir. We have a documentary. Something is being planned because she is ready. She's ready to move on. She wants and actually has an opportunity that has been kind of mapped um, on the blueprint, like when you build a house. She's been talking with people. They're at dinner meetings, they're at tables. This is all a private thing. But she's not planning this the way that she should because she is still sparing feelings. But there is a game here that they played with her for so long that she's just waiting to drink from this cup. She could start a fire very easily now if she wanted. Could you confirm everything here that we've discussed? Tell me anything about Jaidyn we need to know for the future. It's all a fantasy. She knows the real. She's protecting the home, the connections, for them to still see those kids. There's a lot that she does as Emily Bronte is here. And the fantasy that we watch every day on the internet is far from what is real.
I won't say I'm the best, but whoever's the best, they know about me. They know a damn good lot about me, too.